I thought about making this video back in 2020, but I didn't for some reason. But now that all the DLC has been out for a year or so and people are probably putting the game down to go play other things, I'm here to tell you, yeah, this game is still fun. If you want it to be, at least. Okay, ready? I'm about to drop some knowledge on you. Just use spirits. Wait, don't click off, just let me explain. Back when there was only Joker as DLC, I made a bunch of spirit teams to play as with my friends, and it wasn't fun. So, I went out to try to figure out why, and after a lot of testing, I came to a conclusion. The problem is, if I were to guess, probably a lot of people felt the same way I did. You go into spirit team selection, make a team, you have a funny gimmick going, but it didn't feel satisfying to actually play with it. Sound familiar? The reason it wasn't fun was because of two things: consistency and familiarity. You had already had so much fun playing without spirits and actually knowing how much your character did with each move, that when you turned them on, it completely messed up the damage values and everything felt weird and somewhat clunky. Some matchups were great for you and not fun for the other person, and vice versa. Yeah, it was a gimmick, but it wasn't a fun one. Spirits are actually very fun in PvP, you just need to know how to play with them. So without further ado, let me introduce this guy. This guy is called Dark Emperor. Without going into the stupid amount of testing I needed to do, if you want to make anything balanced, use him as your primary. No dojo style, just him at level 99. You can use any different supports, but just make sure all opponents fighting are using him as a primary. I have made a lot of teams with this guy, and let me tell you, they are fun to play with. I'm gonna give a list of my personal favorites real quick. Low landing lag. Put 3 landing lag buff spirits on, and all of your landing lag for doing any aerial is cut down to 2 frames. Movement boost. Put 1 move speed up, 1 landing lag down, and 1 braking ability up. This speeds up any character and makes every movement faster and tighter. Crit chance up. Get a Mithra spirit and any spirit that has a critical hit up skill to raise your crit chance by 17%. For those of you wondering, yes, this works on Hero. Jump boost or speed boost. Get 3 jump supports or 3 move speed supports, and you can either have everyone running super fast or jumping super high. This is especially chaotic on Special Smash, where you can speed up the whole game on top of spirits. Strong specials. Get 3 special move power supports. This is awful to go against if it's like Simon or Zelda or something, but it does make it more interesting. And remember, these are the setups me and my friends have the most fun with, but you can use any support in the game. If you want a 99-minute game, just turn on Great Auto Heal. If you don't like any Smash Bros. Mechanics in general, just go on Stamina mode and use Golden Mario for permanent super armor. You can honestly do whatever you want with this dude. But it doesn't just end with Dark Emperor. If you have the Kazuya DLC, you can set Devil Jin as a primary and Ho-Oh as a secondary, and just have 2 extra jumps. So, if you want to play as Falco, Sephiroth, Yoshi, Kazuya, or Sora, and just play the most disgusting edgeguard of your life, you can. Now I just gave you the key to the most spirit teams in the game, but I still haven't told you the 2 other spirits me and my friends use most frequently. So let's get into that. Samurai Goro. We only really use this for 1 spirit team, but let me tell you, it is fun. Basically, give Goro Demon Style, then, if you have the Sora DLC, get Roxas. With this setup, you'll have 3 speed boosts, 2 weapon attack buffs, and because of Demon Style, you do more damage and take more damage simultaneously. So, if all players have this team equipped, Byleth's down B, that normally does 36%, gets boosted to 87%. This damage buff applies to every attack that has to do with a weapon, be it Snake's grenades or Link's sword. And on top of this, don't forget, you have 3 speed boosts, so characters like Byleth, Simon, Ike, and Link really benefit from this. But alas, it only applies to characters with weapons, so people like Mario or DK will be at a disadvantage. If only there was a catch-all spirit that could boost everyone equally. Remember how I said earlier, the 2 other spirit teams we used? Well, that was most used number 2. I still haven't told you number 1. The number 1 spirit me and my friends use and have the most fun with is this guy. This guy is Malos, and he is a very, very strong spirit. You might be wondering, why this guy? He only has 1 slot, his ability isn't great, why is he so special? To understand why, I need to tell you how spirit attack works. A lot of people think the higher attack level, the more damage you do, and that is true in single player. But we're doing PvP, so we need to account for all parties having fun. Just seeing a big number isn't gonna cut it. If you have a spirit team that is clearly the best at something, of course everyone will want to use it. That said, if everyone does use, say, Evil Ryu, yes, that will be high damage, but the defense stat being as high as it won't be as much as you can actually have. In fact, if you make the mistake I did of just blindly using Akuma because he had the highest attack power in the game at one point, he has such a high defense along with attack power, you'll just be doing the exact same amount of damage. But unlike Dark Emperor, you won't have any slots, so it's just regular Smash. So while you may make a team to have high damage, it's just gonna be normal. So, the thing you should actually be looking for is the difference between the spirit's attack power and defense power. Evil Ryu has the highest attack power in the game, and a difference level of 4,600 respectively. Side tangent for everyone that doesn't have DLC, just use Goro because he has the fairest trait, 3 slots, and his difference level is still pretty high. But, if you have the Pyra and Mythra DLC, even though Malos has 200 less attack power, he has a difference level of 5,200 compared to Evil Ryu's 4,600. From my testing, this is the biggest attack difference in the whole game. So, slap Demon Style on him, give him any support you want. I have Perfect Shield Reflect because his attacks are so powerful, the shield is practically useless without it, and watch every single character do more than double damage with nearly every attack. Is this enough damage for you? No? Well, I have one more thing that applies to every spirit team, and also something I've never seen absolutely anyone even talk about since the game came out. Go to main menu, press ZR, go to options, press smash, then press custom balance. Crank every character up as high as possible, and boom, everyone's now doing 30% more damage on top of the high damage spirits. And suddenly, using the Roxas team that did 87% with Byleth's down B, it now does 114%. I recommend going on Temple or Hyrule Castle for the high damage spirits, because if you do Battlefield or FD, the match will be over in like 30 seconds.
Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my god. It even has a watermark.
No, don't do it!
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Main rule, use the spirits I gave you, and make sure everyone has the same primary, except with Deviljin, because he can fight against Dark Emperor and it still be fair. Then boom, fun is now yours. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how to make spirits fun. I have personally played and had a lot of fun with all of these, and I'm honestly surprised I haven't heard anyone make this kind of video. I feel like after Joker came out, everyone just stopped caring about spirits. Just use them right. Share this video to someone who's gotten bored of Smash. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment if you want me to cover something. This has been Vin, and I'm signing off. Bye!